I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over your son.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
All right, good morning. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. We are here for the Doha Diamond League in Doha. Yes, one of the big ones on the Diamond League circuit. I should be having Pioneer joining me at some point for this show. I am Management and welcome to the platform. It is I Am Sure Sports as usual, and we give thanks to the Most High God as we are here watching the Doha Diamond League. We have some big events coming up at this time. What is happening is the discus throw for men. That is what is going on now. With Christian of Slovakia, Daniel Stahl of Sweden, Sam Mattis of the United States are the entrants, Matthew Denny, Australia, Lawrence Okoye of Great Britain, Simon Pettersson of Sweden, Alexandru Fefrifika of Romania, Mohammed Ibrahim of Qatar, Nicholas Percy, Great Britain, and Mohammed Al-Zekawi of Kuwait. Those are the persons. We also have the women's pole vault that is going on at the same time. So for all the track and field fans, come on, join the show and be a part of this today. It's going to be a great one. We have some big events coming up. We have some Jamaican participating, including Sharika Jackson. Yes, so right now we have the discus throw for men. That is what is going on. We have known Jamaican entrants in there. Then we will be having also the 400 meters men final, and that is the B race that will be coming up. That's a B race. There will be known Jamaicans in that one. We will just give you updates on the events that Jamaicans will be in. There will be also the triple jump for men. Again, there are known Jamaicans in that one, but it will be a very good one with Pedro Picardio will be in it. So that should be Christian Taylor from the United States will be in that. That's a triple jump. Then you have the 400 meters finals for men. Again, no Jamaicans will be in that one, but we will give you updates on what is happening there, right? There will be the 400 meters for women final, and in that one we'll have Candice McLeod and Stephanian McPherson will be in that one. All right. That should be a good one. There will also be 3,000 meter steeplechase. There will be the high jump for men, the 400 meters hurdles for men. That will be coming up. In fact, the event on track right now is a 3,000 meter steeplechase for women. We'll be keeping it up to date on that, right? So you will see Jamaicans in the 400 meters, right? Yep. There'll be the 100 meters finals, and in that one you'll have Jamaica's Megan Tapper. Yes, that's a woman. You'll have the 800 meters men, and no Jamaicans in that one. But come on, people, it's coming up. The 100 meters women. Sharika Jackson will be there. Shakari Richardson, Twanisha, Terry, Melissa Jefferson, Tiana Daniels will be in it. Abyss Tyner, Dean Asher Simmons will be there as well. That should be a good one. And then you'll have the 200 meters for women. Yes, no Jamaicans will be, for men, sorry, no Jamaican will be in that, but you'll have Fred Curley, Andre DeGrasse, Kenneth Bernerick, Michael Norman, Aaron Brown, Alexander Uganda, and Kyrie King. That should be a good one. This 3,000 meter steeplechase is up, it's off, it's going. I am Manningsman. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Have to heal up all our track and field fans, yeah. So if you're here, track and field fans, share the video, let somebody know. Yep, that I Am Sure Sports is here. Yeah, with the Wonder Diamond League live track and field stream. There you go. 3,000 meters steeplechase is up. It's running and it is going at this time. So let's give you what's going on in that event right now. The 3,000 meters steeplechase. That's the event on track right now. 3,000 meters steeplechase for women. There you go. We don't have any Jamaican in this one, but let's give you the starting lineup right here so you can see what's going on, and we will keep you up to date on the events as they progress. So the 3,000 meters steeplechase, it is up. Oh, all right. You're doing with the grass at the 200 meters. Well, give your prediction on the 100 meters for women, seeing that we have Sharika Jackson in there. This is the start list for the 3,000 meters steeplechase for women. Shirop of Kenya is in there. Uganda, Chemutai, Almayu Sembo Amalu of Ethiopia. There you go. And you see it flip. You'll see those who are first and second as the race goes on. You see it changes. See, it's telling you, it's keeping it up to date so you can know who is in what position. Yes. So it should be a very good one, especially with Jamaica's own Sherian Jackson. Also, we have the high jump for men that is going on at the same time as well. So lots of event, one athlete falling over there in this cheaper stage chase. You see there we have the pacemaker up there at the front. Leading is Chepkoech of Kenya. In second place is Sheratek of Kenya, and in third place the Ugandan Chemutai, with the pacemaker out there leading the way. Again, it is Super Friday, and as usual, we encourage. I got name Sharon Jackson. Big up, Rob Smith. Where is your Unseen? I don't know. I need to find out what is going on with Unseen. I have not been seen Unseen for a while, I'm wondering if he's okay. Well, no, I saw him somewhere, but what is going on with Unseen? Oh my Lord. What is going on with Unseen? I don't know. Is he alright, people? I don't know. Unseen. What's going on? See if I can find him. More athletes stumbling right there. So big up all the persons in the comment section. Sure, improvement. How the women 400 meter go? No, that race has not gone yet. The women's 400 meter is not gone. They have not done it yet. Yeah. So there has been no Jamaican participants so far in the Diamond League. But this is, I think, a very going to be. I mean, I really want one of the, at least I want to see do well this season is Brianna Williams, having made a switch to come and train in Jamaica. She has been struggling with injuries, so really hoping that she will get back to the best of health and to her speedy self again, right? But no Jamaican participation so far in the Diamond League, the Doha Diamond League, and so this is the 3,000 meter steeplechase as the athletes are going here. Let's see. It is Chepkoech of Kenya that is leading. Couple of athletes. Valerie Constantine, she's out. And Shirop is also out. So it is the Kenyan that's leading still. Followed by so the pacemaker goes. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go in the 3,000 meter steeplechase. Think we have the track and field guru. Don't know, not seen him connected yet, not seen his phone. We have Pioneer who will be joining us for this one. Think he's having some problems connecting. That the Natasha Marcy, yeah. So that 100 meters females at the national trials will be very interesting. So 4 athletes separating themselves from the field here in the 3,000 meter women steeplechase as they are coming into to head into the final 2 laps of this one. Still we have the Kenyan. Very interesting race as they head into the final 2 laps at the top bend to go around the backstretch. 4 have separated themselves heading into the final lap of this one. With 200 meters to go, the Ethiopian Almayu is leading. Looks like Yavi of Bahrain who wins this one. So Yavi of Bahrain wins this one World leading time of 9.04.38 seconds. Wilfred Zai of, I think, Bahrain wins this one in 9.04. A personal best by Sembo Al-Mahui of Ethiopia in second in 9.05.83. So there's a world leading, a personal best, and a season best for third place. Face Sheriotic in 9.06.43. What an exciting race it is. Season best also for Beatrice Chepkoish of Kenya. So the Bahrain athlete winning. The Ethiopian finishes in second place. The Kenyans are in third and fourth. There's also a national record by Murisa Mismas there. Oh my word. What a race it was. I say, what a race. World leading time. Oh my word. World leading 9.04.38 seconds. Good Lord. What a race. World leading time. Welcome, Baggio. Carter Baggio. Judith Williamson, welcome. World leading time, that is. The event, for those of you who want to watch it, the event is going on Flow Sport. What a sprint to the finish. That was that 3,000 meters for you. So Yavi winning the 3,000 meters. Great finish to that one. If let me ask the people, based on what you have seen so far, let me ask you this. In the 100 meters women, who are you selecting to as a three who will qualify for the Jamaica team? Who would be your top three? We also see Pedro Pichardo of Portugal in the triple jump. Bless up the Calabar man, Jason. Listen, you know what it is, people. Don't play with the thing, you know. It is what? Super Friday. And so the track and field people, you always say money is money, you don't do track and field anymore. Show the football people that you know how to operate on Super Friday. All right? So, yep. See the triple jump also going on at the same time. So lots of stuff going on here. Just saw the 3,000 meter steeplechase for women. Oh. Stephanie Ann McPherson in the 400 meters for women. She did a season best of 52.93. Right, that was won by, so let me just show you what happened in the 400 meters. Let me give you the results for that. For the 400 meters women, that event was also completed. There you go. That's your 400 meters women. Marilady Polino, she won that one with Shamir Little of the United States. The Jamaicans falling down the pecking order in that one, as Christian Taylor of the United States goes up in the triple jump. Big up Fresh God. Fresh God, I didn't see you around yesterday. I hope all is well, my friend. So we see the triple jump going on. So I want you to tell me, some of you track and field gurus, who will be your three first, second, and third in the 100 meters for women at the Jamaica National Trials. Who would be your 1, 2, 3? Also see Zango as well participating in the triple jump with a season best of 17.28, or is it 17.78 world lead that he has. Demo. Big up Mr. Liverpool himself. Demo joined the building. No, I don't know what happened. I got disconnected and I was trying to call back, but it never happened. But my argument is solid, Demo. You can't beat me on that. But after our track and field is over and we go on the show, Demo, come and challenge me, Demo. Come and challenge me. I remember I'm working with your definition of choking, And the host agreed with me that there was no choking. We have the 400 meters hurdles for men coming up on track. We see Thomas Barr there. So let's give you the start list for the 400 meters. Yeah, we're going to give it for the 400 meters hurdles for men. I'm going to give it a start list because that is coming up. People, anything we're picking up, I have a bias towards Sharika, because Sharika, she's a Senton girl, you understand me? So at the end of the day, whatever I pick, Sharika Jackson gonna have to be in it. I just saw it go. You understand me? I just saw it go. She gonna have to be in there. You understand me? I just saw it go. So let me give you the start list for the 400 meters hurdles for men. There you have it. 400 meters hurdles for men. Lane 1, we have the South African Zazini. We have the Turkish athlete Nazir, the American CJ Allen, Khalifa Rozier of USA, Wilfred Hapio of France, Ray Benjamin, son of former West Indies cricketer of the United States there, Trevor Bassett of the United States, and Thomas Barr of Ireland. That's your starting field for the 400 meters hurdles for men. This is a final. Yeah, Dimo again, condolences, man. Yeah, man. You understand me? Yeah. Okay. What? Sharika, Ilian, and Ashanti Moore? What? Brianna Williams, the one leave off? What? The Clayton sisters, the one leave off? What? Natasha Morrison, the man leave off? What? Jay Thomas? Come on. 400 meters hurdles for men is the next event on the track. There is Roy Benjamin. So let me not give you it, but the race is actually finished. But let's give you the coverage on it from the TV. And they are off. Benjamin is off to a great start. So to CJ Allen. of the United States as they go down the back stretch. Good start by Benjamin. He is in a race by himself. I am telling you. CJ Allen trying to put some pressure on so too Wilfred Hapio of France. But it is Rai Benjamin who is easily coming into the final stretch. CJ Allen trying to make a race of this. CJ Allen trying to catch Rai Benjamin. Rai Benjamin, oh, look at CJ Allen, but Rai Benjamin opens up, speed passing Rai Benjamin, CJ Allen, Wilfred Hapio, Khalifa Rozier, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is it. 47.78 is the official time. CJ Allen, second place, personal best, 47.93, with Wilfred Hapio of France with a season best, 49.12, with Khalifa Rozier in fourth position with a season's best of 49.25. Great running by Rai Benjamin. Tall, strong athlete right there, just powering home. Looked like he could do another 400 meter. He's just walking around as if this was just a stroll in the park for him. While CJ Allen is down, holding his knees, probably burnt up and burnt out after such a race. So Rai Benjamin takes the 400 meters hurdles from men at the Doha Diamond League. Easy does it for the man of West Indian heritage. The next event on the track will be the 100 meters hurdles for women. And in that one, we'll have Jamaica's own Megan Tapper. She was recently defeated by the young Jamaican Kerika Hill. So it will be interesting to see what Megan Tapper can do in this one. She'll be running out of, I think, lane 8 in this one. So Megan Tapper should be coming up in the 100 meters hurdles for women. That's the next event on the track. So Megan Tapper running out of lane 8, representing Jamaica. She'll have to contend with the likes of Michelle Janicki of Australia, Tonia Marshall of the United States, Nia Ali of the United States, Jasmine Camacho Quinn of Puerto Rico, Alicia Johnson of the USA, Rita Hursk of Finland, Sarah Lavin of Ireland, and Jamaica's own, the pocket dynamite, not the pocket rocket, but the pocket dynamite. She will be up in this one for Jamaica. Again, we encourage you to continue to hit the like button. All our track and field fans, you're watching this, you have not yet subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, please go ahead and do so right now. Hit that subscription button if this is the first time you are watching this platform. Also remember that you can, on this Super Friday, yes, you can make a contribution to I Am Sure Sports if you so desire. Yes, you can do that. How do you do that? You do that by giving a super sticker or a super chat in support of the platform, because we call this Super Friday. All right. So we still see the triple jump going on, and we have the men's high jump. No Jamaican participant javelin throw for men, no Jamaican participants in that one, or Caribbean representation in that one. But you have Julius Yego of Kenya, a very very good one. Curtis Thompson of you have Kershawn Walcott of Trinidad and Tobago. He will be in the javelin throw. So big up Kershawn Walcott of Trinidad and Tobago. He will be in the javelin. See the athlete here, Pedro Picardo, trying to get the crowd to, how the triple jumpers, they have that rhythm that they run up to, trying to get the fans. Picardo, he is here going up for the triple jump. He has a season best jump so far of 17.91 that he did on his first attempt. He has one foul. And here he goes. Oh, and it looked like he just never got that one right. He went up and he ran through the board, but I think he wins it. I think he was going after something big there. He would not have been a foul jump, but he just missed his run up. I think he was going for a very big one. And so he wins the triple jump. Yes, he wins the triple jump quite convincingly. So Picardo won the triple jump in a season best of 17.91. Yes, with Andy Diaz of Cuba, he was in second in 17.80, and Fabrice Zanga of Burundi, he was third in 17.78, with Lazaro Martinez of Cuba fourth, and the Chinese athlete Yaming in 16.95. Would have loved to have seen our Jamaican Gail participating in this one, but he's not there. Big up Bessa's documentary. Yes, Shelly, Sharika, Elaine, Tina. For some, listen, I think that because Natasha Morris is running well, I think Brianna Williams and Kemba Nelson, who we have not been hearing a lot about, I think she's going to be there. What about Alana Reed as well? So there is, boy, I'm telling you, that 100 meters, I think there's going to be a surprise. But I also believe that maybe one of the Jamaicans, isn't that how it is that the defending champion, because we are defending champions in the women's 100 meters. So that means that we are, we should have 4 athletes in it. Yeah, 4 spots available. The defending champion, right down, the defending champion has a spot. So Shelly may not participate because isn't Shelly the defending champion? Shelly is the defending champion, right? So Shelly is the defending champion. So who gets the other 3 spots? Who gets the other 3 spots? Elaine, Sharika, and who else? That final spot will be, my lord, that final spot will be hard to determine. I can tell you that. That final spot for the women's 100 meters will be, I think on the men's side it's a little bit clearer. I really want to see Brian Lavelle doing well. I think that athlete has some potential, but Blake and Seville are almost bound. Buwaji and Kume, I think he's going to be in the mix as well. So I think we're going to see the younger athletes, Blake and Seville. You're saying that Tina is faster than the rest, even Brianna and Natasha, in terms of what they're doing this season. All right. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be very competitive. Who get that third spot, and who fills out the relay team? Because I think we can run a relay team and have, if you can make 3 changes in the like the 4x1, that we could easily win with one team and bring in 3 athletes. Can bring in your Shelly, who needs some rest, and Ilian. All right, so the next event on the track will be the 100 meters women hurdles for women, and in this one we're gonna have Jamaica's Megan Tapper. She comes up in lane 8. So you have like at Michelle Janiki, right, is in this one of Australia. You also have Tonia Marshall of the United States, Nia Ali of the United States, Jasmine Camacho Quinn of Puerto Rico, Alicia Johnson of the USA, Retta Hursk of Finland. You also have Sarah Lavin of Ireland and Megan Tapper of Jamaica. Can Megan Tapper do something from out of lane 8? The class athlete in this field is none other than the Puerto Rican Jasmine Camacho Quinn. She is the class athlete in this one. Always have her hair in that style, what they call it, a bun at the back with a part that they call that in a split right down the middle. Right there is Jasmine Camacho Quinn. Women's 100 meters hurdles, Megan Tapper, little but with Talawa, out in lane 8. Let's see, defeated by Karika Hill in her last outing. Want to get a win on the plate right here. Look like she has put on some muscle. Megan Tapper, one of the athletes who have made Jamaica proud in the hurdles for women in recent time. Toke True Blue. I know that Toke, you think you're smart in a Toke True Blue. True, you see the race and before you see the result before. Seemed to be an issue with the start right there. Toke True Blue not easy. 100 meters hurdles. Is that a false start? Let's see. Officials talking to the athletes, talking to Camacho Quinn and Ali. Seemed to have been a false start. And the rate. Oh my word. I think Megan Tapper is a 4th place finisher in this one. Oh, there you go. So it is Jasmine Camacho Quinn from Alicia Johnson, Nia Ali, Megan Tapper. bullet start by Camacho Quinn and Alicia Johnson. Megan Tapper trying to make something of this. She has to come from behind, but the race is in the middle between Camacho Quinn and Alicia Johnson, and Camacho Quinn takes it in a season best of 12.48. The race was in the middle. Megan Tapper didn't have the best of start. She was always playing catch up. She wasn't as peppery as usual. She ends up finishing in fourth with 12.78, with Nia Ali of the United States in third in a 12.69. So it is just been Camacho Quinn with the bullet start, catching up Alicia Johnson midway, powering to the finish. She takes it easily. Second place, it was a little close, but there was no doubt who the winner would have been. Again, Megan Tapper had a poor start, and because of that, she was playing catch up. And you know she's very peppery, but she wasn't able. There you go. Outside of the top three is Megan Tapper. And that's her season best of Megan Tapper at 12.76. That's her season's best. So that means this is a better race than the last race that she did, where she was defeated by the youngster, Kerika Hill. Peters coming up in the javelin for men. So let's bring up the next event on track. The next event on track will be the 800 meters for men. 800 meters for men. And right after that, people, we are going to have the big one, which is the 100 meters for women. So right after the 800 meters, we'll have the men 100 meters. So can't wait to see that one. Sure improvement. So the Indians are representing well in the field events. Yeah. Yeah, very good run. Very good run it is. It's a season best for her as well, which is what you want. You understand me? You want to be going faster, picking up speed and improving, which is what Tapper is doing. She's so if every race you do, you go faster, you know, that is good. That is how you want your season to be progressing. What you don't want is to start fast and end up slow. You want to start slow and go fast. So progressively, you are going quicker and quicker as you train and as the season progresses. That means you peak at the major event, if there's a global event, yeah, in that year. So maybe she's just managing stuff better. Don't be too worried about the defeat to Karika Hill. You understand me? Yep. We have the pole vault for women going on as well. So we have the pole vault going on. We also have the javelin going on as well. And then the next event on track will be the men's 800 meters. I think things will be very interesting on the female side. I think if there's any one area that there's a little bit of concern for me in terms of the track and field is what is happening on in the 400 meters for women. I think the quality has has gone down a little in the last couple of years, but I think we have some good youngsters coming through. We saw that from champs, but in terms of the sprints, no. Yeah, yeah. It just tells me that somebody is there, man. Talk it through, boys, because somebody is there. Somebody is somewhere, and I know. So that's what. You understand it? No, Yannick Graham. Yannick Graham. No, the Diamond League is right now. Sharika Jackson is one event away from taking the track. One event away from taking the track is Sharika Jackson. We just saw Megan Tapper. Megan Tapper just won, just finished fourth in the 400 meters hurdles. We also saw Candice McLeod of Jamaica, and we also saw from Jamaica Stephanie Ann McPherson, someone I know very well. She's a former Manning's student, right? Did well for the Manning School. Proudly represent her community in a place in Westmoreland called Blackheath Road. Yes. Oh, the Grand Prix in Jamaica tomorrow? No, the Racers Grand Prix. No, not tomorrow. Isn't that in June? Nick Graham. No, man, you won't have the Racers Grand Prix and have like so many Jamaican athletes on the Diamond League circuit. Yeah, so it's not next week. It's not tomorrow. Yeah, it's not tomorrow. It's part of the Diamond. Isn't the Jamaican thing is part of that? The Grand Prix is part of the Diamond League thing. It's not one of the major events on it, but it is somehow connected to it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like Sharika Jackson and Megan Tapp and Candice McLeod and Stephanie and McPherson, they will be here for the Jamaican event. So the 800 meters is on the track, people. 800 meters for men. This is also a final event. Yeah, man. Big up I think it's Yannick or Yannick Graham. So the 800 meters. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you for the update. So, reports are coming in from Shore Improvement that a small plane crashed near Highgate in St. Mary. One person has reportedly died so far. Oh my word. So it is 800 meters for men. They're coming up on the home stretch right here for the first lap in the 800 meters for men. See the pacemaker up front, looking around, making sure that everything is being kept in pace. And in around 5 minutes, you'll see me leaving the screen, and I will have the track and field guru himself. They call him Mr. Pioneer. You hear him on the radio every day. You hear him on KLAS FM 89. You also hear him. And oh, look at this. It's a sprint. It is in the box stretch. Oh, the 800 meter. It is eating up. Look at this, people. This 800 meters is like a straight sprint as they come into the home stretch. And Slimani Mula of Algeria is coming up. Look at this. Oh, my word. And Kisese of Kenya. It is Slimane Mula of Algeria in a time of 1.46.06 seconds. He wins it. What a sprint to the finish, leaving Kinyamal Kisese in second, with Jamel Sejate of Algeria in third, and Clayton Murray of the United States in fourth with a season best. What a sprint to the finish in the 800 meters for men. Oh my word. That was a good race. That was a good finish. And oh my word. So we are just at this time we are just one well, this is the final event. Well, the final event before the big one, big up Dr. Dan, which is the 800 meters for men, just completed, and that is your result. But coming up is the big one. The next event on track will be the 100 meters. Yes, indeed. That is the one where Sha'Carri Richardson, and you know, when you have big race, you have to remove the track and field novice and welcome the track and field guru himself. He goes by the name Pioneer. You understand me? So man is going to take his leave of absence. I haven't gotten one super chat, so I have to put on the man who fresh and clean. You understand me? Face shine like Vaseline. They call him a Pioneer. He's going to be here, and he's going to be running this one for you. As man goes away. You know what I say? All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, and let's move this comment.
Greetings and salutations, as I assume the hot seat are just in time for what we're expecting to be the first big women's 100 meters of the season. And we have a stellar lineup, people. In lane 5, the woman who a lot of people expect to be the next big thing. Well, already a big thing, but the woman who everybody expects to take over the mantles of sprinting in the world, our very own Shericka Jackson. Also, alongside her in lane 6, we have Sha'Carri Richardson, who has been in great form early season. All right, we also have in this race Abby Steiner, the 200 specialist, has moved down to 100, and she'll be running out of lane 8. The cast is completed by Tiana Daniels, who runs out of lane 1, Melissa Jeffries out of lane 2, Twanisha Terry out of lane 3, and Dina Asher Smith from Great Britain, who runs out of lane 4. Stellar lineup, people. Zoe Hobbs from New Zealand completes the 8-woman field. She runs out of lane 7, and we'll have that coming up shortly. Yeah, I want to say, Blessings to everybody. Big up Toki, True Blue now. Blessings, Brethren. Saying, I want to say big up to everybody in the chat. Small play clash near Highgate. I was hearing that on the news earlier when I was in transit to the studio. All right. But as it stands, people, it's been a great start to the Diamond League season. Doha Diamond League. It's quite interesting. We'll review some of the results after the meet. So we'll be here a little after the meet and we'll be reviewing a few of the races. On screen at the moment is the men's high jump. We have world and Olympic champion Barshim, who is the home favorite, actually performing at home. As it stands right now, he sits in third. Just had his first failure. And what's that? 2 meters 15. Again, bless up to everybody in the chat. Now, I'm bless up. Sure improvement. Yanni Graham. Toki True Blue, I mentioned earlier. Mr. Dan. Bless up. Good to have you guys here with us as we await the big one. Also on the program today, people, is a very good early season 200 meter for men lined up. We got a few of the perennial contenders in this event that is going to be participating. Yeah, man, big up, bless up, sure improvement. Also on track right now is the women's pole vault going on as we speak. Again, we are waiting on the ladies to take the track and take to the starters orders in the women's 100 meter. Why is it Toki True Blue? Sharika by a country mile. Let's see. Shakari has been showing great early season form. There are a lot of us with the school of thought that she normally flatters to deceive. Let's see if this is the season that she will be getting it right. Let us see if this being a world championship here, she will carry forward this great early season form into the main part of the season. That is left to be seen. It starts today for her, facing great competition in Sharika Jackson. Should be an interesting race. I'll watch and see as the race unfolds before I make any declaration. Sharika presently, as it stands, has the world lead of 10.82. Shakari, we saw her running an impressive wind-aided time, however, 10.57. What that would translate to, I think that was in a 4.2 meter trailing wind. What that would translate to in a wind legal setting. Your guess is as good as mine. But here she be facing what I'd be considering the stellar test. As it stands right now, I'm watching the women's. They are on track for the women's 100 meter. I'm seeing them in the starting position right now as we speak. I don't know if your feed is ahead of mine. If your feed is ahead of mine and the race has already been run, then feel free to comment. Shakari top end speed can't match Sharika. All right. So as it stands, people, I'm looking at the ladies. I already gave the lane assignments. We got Tiana Daniels in lane 1, Melissa Jeffries in lane 2, Twanisha Terry runs out of lane 3, Dean Asha Smith runs out of lane 4, Sharika Jackson is in lane 5, Shakari Richards out of lane 6, Zoe Hobbs of New Zealand out of lane 7, And we got Abby Steiner running outer lane 8. Once a welcome to Mr. United. Mr. United saying first time ever he's hearing of a plane crashing in Jamaica. I don't think it's the first time, Mr. United. This is something that has occurred, and more than one time in the past. It seemed to be one of those smaller planes. Said there were 2 persons on board. They have been airlifted by the Jamaica Defence Force to the hospital. I guess we'll hear, additional information as the hours pass. All right. However, this is I Am Sure Sports, giving a little bit of newscast. The ladies are being introduced at this time, and we have Sharika clad in light blue with dark camouflage arms, a bit of yellow in her top, looking quite magnificent. We have Shakari on screen in what seems to be the Nike uniform for this meet, green, dark green with light green. Zoe Hobbs, as I said, runs out of lane 7. She's been introduced now. And Abby Steiner, who runs out of lane 8. Abby Steiner has looked good over 400 and 200 meters this season. Was beaten once in the 100 meter by a Jamaican. We have Sharika Jackson here, deep in concentration before the start of this race. Let's go, ladies. Ladies are in their blocks, about to go on their marks for this women's 100 meters final. As I said, the first of many big clashes. I'm seeing comments here that Richards won. I have not seen the race yet. Pearsons are saying upset. Let's see. My feed obviously is a little bit behind. Ladies are off. Sharika looks a little bit labored. Here comes Shakari Richards. Shakari Richards hits the front and wins in 10.77. An impressive run from Shakari, looking quite comfortable. Running past Sharika Jackson into the home stretch. So it's Shakari over Sharika in a meeting record of 10.76. Wow, impressive run by Shakari Richards. Quite impressive. Not the best of starts for Shakari, but coming from behind to pass Sharika Jackson with about 25 meters into the race. Let's wait for the replay. Sharika Jackson second in 10.85. Dina Asha Smith third. Wow. I don't know if we could call it an upset. Would we call it an upset? I wouldn't want to call it an upset. Shakari Richards has shown great early season form. Coming from behind, looking quite comfortable in getting past Sharika Jackson. Very, very interesting, people. Shakari is back. Is that what we say? Shakari is back. That's a meeting record, people, and a world lead. That's a meeting record and a world lead. 10.76. This early in the season. We could be in. We definitely will be in for a super, super women's 100 meter season, people. The gauntlet has been thrown down by Shakari to all competitors, including our 3 big Jamaican stars. Let me give you the placings for the rest of the ladies. Shakari, as we stated, won in 10.76. Sharika Jackson, 10.85 for second. Dina Asha Smith, 10.98 was third. Twanisha Terry, 11.07 was fourth. Zoe Hobbs, 11.08 was fifth. Tiana Daniels, 11.19. Also a season best for her was sixth. Melissa Jeffries, 11.19 was seventh. And completing the lineup was Abby Steiner, who ran 11.19. And that is also, she equaled her season's best. Interesting, people. Very, very interesting. Give me. Let me get some comments now. We're seeing enough eyes open up now, says Judith Williams. Very interesting. Very interesting. And Jay Thomas is saying, let the games begin. Indeed, let the games begin, gentle folks. Very interesting. What I was most impressed by with that run from Sha'Carri was how comfortable she looked in finishing that race. She didn't seem labored. She came through. Was neck and neck with Sharika at the 80-meter mark. Went ahead at about the 90-meter mark and finished going away somewhat. So very, very impressive run by Sha'Carri. As I said, this makes the season look like one to look forward to. Sharika did look easy. However, so did Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri looked rather unbothered in pulling away from Sharika Jackson. I am impressed with the way she looks. This is what persons have always advocated, that she doesn't turn up when the competition is big. I'm sure that some of the meet organizers right now will be licking their chops to organize a few more of these marquee clashes. So I'm sure Sha'Carri now will be seen as the woman to beat for the rest of the season. Sure Improvement says, no worries. All right. Rob Smith is saying that not surprised that she beat her, but surprised how it went. Once Jacko got out ahead of her, I thought it was over. I would think so too, and I said that is what makes it even more of an impressive win. Because somebody was commenting that Sha'Carri's top end speed is nothing compared to Sharika's, and for her to come from off the pace and pass Sharika with the ease that she did, it definitely was an impressive performance. Big up my brethren, Ricky 10, Ricky 10. Bless up yourself, my brethren. Good to know that you're with us, my brethren. Happy to have you, man. Rob Smith is saying she Jacko early season last year too. She beat Jacko. I don't remember that. I don't remember her beating Sharika last year in the early season. Who is the fastest Jamaican over 100 meters? That was Sharika Jackson, who before this race had the world lead of 10.82. All right. It definitely, for me, people, sets up a very, very, very interesting season. Everything is on the cards now for this season. I'm sure that the Americans will be excited. Now they have Sha'Carri in possibly the form that they've always thought she could be in, having the comfort level that to run against the big guns from Jamaica. So let's see how this will pan out for the rest of the season. On the screen, people, I still have the men's high jump. We have Harrison from the US, who is leading, from South Korea, and the hometown man Barshim, who just failed at his attempt, still is in third place. Rob Smith is saying that she did on the circuit. Shelley finished first in that race. Well, I'm sure that the times weren't that as impressive as it is. 10:76 this early in the season. It's something to reckon with. Definitely something to reckon with Rob Smith. It's nothing to scoff at. And as I said, the way she looked in finishing this race um, is gonna make the season very, very interesting. Everton Jackson, Everton S. Jackson saying can't wait to see a Shelley Shakari clash. Shelley is as it is right now sorting out some issues. I doubt we'll be seeing her maybe till June or maybe later this month. However, I think everything will come to a heading at the World Championships in Budapest this year. That is what everybody definitely will be looking forward to. What is this? Nelson J, why are you stuttering now? I don't know if that is is referencing me or somebody else in the chat. But it's a very interesting result, people. What for me, what it sets up is a very exciting season to come. On track, we have the men's 3,000 meter about to be run off. Great lineup. I will commentate and give you, the happenings in the race as the race progresses. All right, Rob Smith, it was very impressive. Have to agree, very impressive run. And the time also was very impressive. 10:76 is nothing to scoff at, people. I'm trying to find the win reading on the race. I'm not seeing it. Can somebody tell me what the win reading was on the race? I didn't actually see the win reading. I don't know if anybody is seeing that could actually tell us what the win reading is. Planeta 4i is saying that Shakari needs to make the US team first before I take her serious. Let's see what happens. She has been beating all of her countrywomen all season. I know she has one of the scalps of the big Jamaican, so I wouldn't doubt her making the US team. I can't see any reason why she would not make the US team. But let's see what happens. It's, as I say, it sets up for me what is going to be a very, very, very interesting season. Oh, it's a plus 0.9. So it is indeed an impressive run, people. 10:76 with a plus 0.9 trailing win is indeed an impressive run. Dave Sai said, interesting. Sharika always makes me nervous in the 100 meter. I'm not ready to say that Richardson has better top end speed, but this is interesting. Well, what is for sure, Dave Sai, is that today she did display better top end speed. Brownman Security, bless up yourself to my brethren. Good of you to have been able to join us. It's track season, so we're going to be here. Trying to be here a little bit more for the basketball season, but some personal engagements kind of have us, a little bit busy. But we'll definitely be thriving to have regular basketball shows come the conference semifinals. The 3,000 meters are off. Yeah, man. As I said, I'm sure this result will send somewhat of a wave through the track and field community. I'm sure that the pundits will be mulling over this one, and it will start, some very interesting conversations, and it will add more to the anticipation that is expected for this season. So, as somebody said earlier, let the games begin. We have the 3,000 meters on track as we speak. Not the quickest of pace. They have a pacemaker, but pace seems to be not the best of pace. They went 1 minute and 5 seconds for the first 400 meters. Pace quickens a little bit. This is a flat 3,000 meters, people. Not a race that is often run on the circuit. We have the 3,000 steeplechase, which is actually a race that is recognized by the IAAF. The 3,000, the flat 3,000 is not run at most of the major championships. Pace quickens. We have one pacemaker making way at the 200 meter mark. Have Chariot from Kenya looking quite comfortable. Dave Saw is asking, that's a question you're asking, Dave. Does anyone think Sharika is inconsistent in the 100 meter? Inconsistent, I would say no, but I don't think it's her best race, as everybody would agree. I think the fact that she sometimes struggles with her start, sometimes kind of negate from what we get from her sometimes. However, in this race, I think she got a decent start. She was out front at about 40 meters, and she was caught by Shakari. Whether this was her running to instructions is left to be seen. I'm sure that come World Championships, we'll see a better effort from her. Whether what form will she be in at that time? What form will Shakari be in at that time? What will Shelley and Fraser Price have to offer? What will Elaine Thompson here have to offer? So, very, 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 very interesting question, Dave Saw, but I wouldn't say she's inconsistent. Remember, she won our national trials last year, and she has always been there or thereabout in terms of her times. So it's not like we're getting her running 10-8 one week and then running 11 flat the following week. She's consistently within the 10-7s, 10-8 bracket. So I wouldn't say she's inconsistent. What is undeniable is that the 200 meters is her better race. All right. Playing Planeta 4I is saying that 10-8 in May is a very good time for a Jamaican. Relax, folks. All right, and that's true. 10-8 at this time. I'm just saying 10-8, 10-7 at this time is a good time also. Can Shakari maintain this form or get better come late season? There are some of us that has a school of thought that the Americans tend to peak a little too early in some seasons. Is this another case of that happening? Your guess is as good as mine. We'll watch as the season progresses and see exactly what will unfold. All right, the 3,000 meter is heating up. I think we are at the bell lap as we speak. Or is this the penultimate lap? Someone on my device has been kind of turned on, so. What it sets up, people, is an interesting showdown for later on in the year, and for the World Championship in Budapest, Hungary for sure. We have seen Elaine Thompson earlier in the season. I'm not sure I'm 100% impressed with what I've seen from her. We haven't seen Shelley all season. What can we expect from Shelley? Shelley is what now, 36? What can we expect and anticipate from a 36-year-old Shelley and Fraser? And are we about to see the changing of the guard? All of these questions will be asked and answered later on during this track and field season. Very, very interesting battle coming down the close, in the close of the 3,000 meters. A three-man battle. No, that's not the close. It's a bell lap. My apologies, people. That was the bell lap. Three-man battle pursuing. If you pardon me a little bit, the device I'm using is somewhat minuscule, so I'm trying to decipher the names on the jerseys. I see the big Germa who is streaking away with the 3,000 meter. Very impressive finish. Time of 7 minutes, 26 seconds, 26.18 seconds, and that is actually a world lead or a world record. As I said, people, this is not one of those races that are run on a regular basis. We normally get these on the Diamond League circuit. All right, the board is holding says world lead and also meeting record. So good run there from Germa to win the men's 3,000 meters. I'm also looking forward to see what will happen in the men's 200 meters. I have a couple, well, the big names, Noah Lyles, not running, but a couple other good contenders, a couple of good US athletes. We have Joseph Fambule from Liberia also there. So that should be an interesting race that will be on the cards later during this meet. Men's high jump on track. Woo from South Korea, who is making his final attempt at 2:27. He clears it. Successful clearance at 2:27. Being applauded by his fellow compatriot, Harrison from the US. And great clearance by Woo of South Korea, 2 meters 27. Barshim still sits in third. I think he has one more attempt. Here goes Barshim. Final attempt at 2:27. And he knocks it off. Not a very good attempt there. So the hometown man will finish third this time around at the Doha Diamond League. But I think he took off a little too early on that attempt and took off the bar going up. Proud competitor, very, very great servant of the sport, Barshim. I remember when the World Championship was in Doha, he had an altered season, suffered a lot of injuries early season, and came up big and won that. We have the man Harrison, Javon Harrison, attempting 2:30 and clears it quite easily. Harrison obviously in great form this season. So now it's a two-man showdown, people. It's Harrison of the US versus Wu of South Korea. Harrison having a great clearance with a bit to spare. Going easily clear of 2 meters 30 there. Now the bar has been moved to 2 meters 32. I think Wu has passed. So now we have Harrison trying to clear 232. And again, he goes clear quite easily. He clears 232. Harrison seemed to be in the form of his life this season, people. Made light work of that 232. Was comfortable in that clearance. Didn't even touch the bar, didn't brush the bar. Clean clearance at 232. All right, we wait to see what Wu can do to put up some resistance here. Now we have Wu. Obviously, some of this has been edited out, people. We have Wu. I have on screen Wu trying to make his final attempt at 232. And he basically, poor attempt there. Bar comes off at 232. So good win for Harrison, Javon Harrison of the US in the men's high jump. Who from South Korea is third. And Martessa Barshim of Qatar gets the bronze medal this time around, third place. It's going to be a very, 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 very interesting Diamond League season, people. I'm going to get a device here and see if I can see the schedule. Let me see if I can check out what will be on the cards for the rest of the Diamond League season. 2023 Wonder Diamond League. Should be a very, very interesting season. We should have some. The women's 100 meters have been possibly the marquee event in World Track and Field for the last 2 to 3 years. I'm expecting that to continue this year, and with the emergence of Sha'Carri Richardson, it definitely is going to make for even more interesting clashes. And next up on the Diamond League circuit will be on the 28th of May. We'll have the Rabat Diamond League. On June 2nd, we have the Rome Florence Diamond League. On the 9th of June, we have Paris. On the 15th of June, we go to Oslo. All right. The World Championships will fall somewhere in between. Let me tell you when the World Championships on screen, people. We have the men's 200 meter. We have Andre de Grasse running out of lane 8. Fred Curley, the 100 meter, the now converted 100 meter sprinter. We have him running out of lane 7. Kenneth Benerick, we call him Kung Fu Kenny. He runs out of lane 6. Michael Norman, the 400 meter specialist who normally runs the 200 meter this time of the year, runs out of lane 5. We have Brown from Canada running out of lane 4. We have a Congo from the Dominican Republic running out of lane 3. Joseph Fambole runs out of lane 2. And King from the US runs out of lane 1. Very good race on show here, people. These are some of the main contenders. This race is minus the Olympic champion. Well, not the Olympic champion, the world champion in Noah Lyles. All right, but a lot of other big names here. DeGrasse is here, coming back from injury last year. Ben Eric is here. Joseph Fambole, who is a star on the rise. I don't know why he's running out of lane 2. I don't think that lane favors him a bit, but let's see what transpires here. Interesting early season clash here again. Some of the big names on the men's side. Fred Curley, who I think the 200 meter is not his best race, if you ask me, seemed to have problems, and that might be the reason why he possibly selected one of the outside lanes. So, great race on offer. Again, yeah, big up my brethren, Rajay. Rajay, bless up yourself, my brethren. One of these days, Rajay, for the next Diamond League, brother, you have to join us on the podcast. All right, so prepare yourself for that. On my screen, the men are off in the 200 meters. Even break, you would say. Ben Eric making some running. Outer lane 6. He comes off the curve ahead. Straighten for the home stretch. Here is Ben Eric. Fred Curley comes in at the outside. Fred Curley takes this one from Ben Eric. Great, impressive finish by Fred Curley down the home stretch. Started making his move at 60 and at the 60-meter mark and tracked down Ben Eric to finish in an impressive time of 19.92 people. Very good time for Fred Curley. 19.92. Fred Curley wins the first 200 meter on the Diamond League circuit for the year. Everton S. Jackson is saying, I wish Harris had chosen to compete for Jamaica. And yes, he could have competed for Jamaica people. He has Jamaican ties. However, I'm sure the allure and the compensation and other offers that might have been made by the US definitely might have him choosing to compete for the US. So Curley won the 200 meters in 19.92. Very impressive time. Made his move at about the 60-meter mark. Powerful finish from Curley. Very impressive run from Fred Curley. Roger is saying that 400 meter strength showing there. It should be an interesting year between him and Lyles. Sub 20 to kickstart the Diamond League season. Definitely, Roger. Looking as impressive, looking powerful. DeGrasse also finishing strongly. However, he'll finish in 6th place. Trying to see the entirety of the list. Brown of Canada was 3rd. King in a season best for King in 4th, 20.29. Also a season's best for Ben Eric, 20.11. Joseph Fambole, 20.29 for 5th. And DeGrasse also a season best, 20.35. DeGrasse, as we said earlier, coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd be pleased with that outing. His first major outing for the season. Tasha Beauty is saying, Team Jamaica all the way. Definitely Tasha Beauty. We'll be here cheering on our Jamaican competitors throughout the Diamond League circuit and looking forward with great interest to what will transpire come the World Championships. I'm trying to ascertain the dates for the World Track and Field Championships in Budapest. Okay, so the World Track and Field Championships starts Saturday, August 9th. Saturday, August 19th, and runs to Sunday, August 27th. So it's one of those late seasons World Championships. A lot of time for, so you could say it's pretty early in the season. I saw a break in the Diamond League circuit in June. That's why I was kind of wondering what was the reason for that break. I saw a 10-day break for the Diamond League, so I was wondering if that had anything to do with World Track and Field Championship. So let me continue to give you the listing for the Diamond League calendar for the rest of this year. Okay, so as I stated, on the 9th, we have Paris on the 9th of June, Oslo, Norway on the 15th of June, Lausanne, Switzerland on the 30th. We have a 2 weeks break there, so obviously there is one of the continental meets happening between the 15th and the 30th. Then come the 2nd of July, we have Stockholm Diamond League in Sweden. Then the 16th, we have the Silesia Diamond League in Portland. We go to Monaco on the 21st of July. Then we have the London Diamond League on the 23rd of July. And the London Diamond League is normally a 2-day Diamond League. And then we take a break for the World Championships and then return for Zurich on the 31st of August. Then we have a new Diamond League on the calendar. This is Shenzhen in China, and that will be on the 2nd of September. And there seems to be a shuffling. Normally the Eugene Diamond League would fall somewhere in the middle of the calendar. But we have Eugene closing out the Diamond League circuit this year. So after Shenzhen in China on the 2nd of September, then Brussels on the 8th of September. And to close out, we have Eugene, which is a 2-day Diamond League meet on the 16th and 17th of September. So interesting. I want to say bless up the brain drain, I want to give thanks for the super chat brain drain. Send some better athlete next time for sure. Bless up in the brain drain. Very interesting brain drain. Send some better athlete. Shakari seemed to be on a mission this year. I've commented that she has looked very good in the early season. I made mention of her running a 10:57 winded, and now to open the Diamond League season with a 10:76 might definitely be a sign of things to come. So let's see. Very, very interesting. I for one like when the season is competitive. And as I commented earlier, the women's 100 meter has definitely become possibly the marquee event on the track and field calendar nowadays, especially with the exploits of our 3 Jamaican ladies, Sharika Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, and Elaine Thompson here. So we're welcoming Shakari into that mix, and her addition to the mix will definitely make it an interesting track and field season. On screen, we have the women's 1500 meters. I think this is 1500 meters for women, they're off. We have a couple of pace setters in this one. Pace setters seem to be out to a blistering pace. This is actually the final race on the calendar, people, on the program for today. I was in transit to the studio when the women's 100-meter hurdles went off. I'm just actually seeing the results. Very interesting. Jasmine Camacho Queen, 12.48, a season's best. Very impressive run. Megan Tapper, fourth, 12.76. I think the Jamaicans should do rather well at that event this year. We have an impressive cadre of women lined up for that. Even the Jamaican trials in the 100-meter hurdles should be a very, very, very hot commodity come our trials. Very good pace here. We have Faith Kipiegan, who is out front. That's outside of the pace setter. Very, very hot pace for the women's 1500 meter. We should have a very stellar finish for this one. We have the Olympic champion, Faith Kipiegan, out front, but not separating herself too much from the pack just yet. Ladies are tightly bunched. Coming into the 200-meter mark and the penultimate lap. Faith Kipiegan continues to lead. However, being trailed closely by about 4 or 5 competitors. Tightly bunched race, still anybody's race. We have Hull breathing down the neck of Faith Kipiegan. Westler from Ethiopia also there. Ladies are coming to the bell lap. The pace quickens. We know of the finishing speed of Faith Kipiegan, but she maintains her form and continues to lead. Opening up somewhat of a lead over the coming to the 300-meter mark. Her stride lengthens. Faith Kipiegan trying to take it to the field right now. 250 meters to run. She quickens the pace somewhat. However, she still has company at the 200-meter mark. Coming around the 200-meter bend, people. Faith Kipiegan applies the burners. She still has company. Approaching into the home stretch. Here comes the finish. Faith Kipiegan turns on the steam, people. Finishing, going away. Let's see what the time is here. Won't be a meeting record, but a very, very impressive time. 3:58.58, 3 minutes 58 seconds, 0.58. A world lead, not a meeting record, a world lead. Very impressive run from Faith Kipiegan of Nigeria. Second place goes to normally when there's a Diamond League in Doha. Second is Welji from Ethiopia and Helu from Ethiopia. Third, Hull of Australia gets fourth. All of these ladies seem to be running season's best. And in the case of Cardwell from Australia, she ran a personal best of 401.15 for fifth. Very impressive run for Faith Kipiegan. I was commenting that when these, for the Doha Diamond League, we normally see a very, very, very good support for the African teams. A lot of Africans live and work in that area of the Middle East. So normally a very, very good turnout and very good support for the African athletes at the Doha Diamond League. Looking as comfortable as ever, Faith Kipiegan. Just another day in the office for her. Very impressive finish. Very, very, very impressive finish. as I said, people, just continuing to review a few of the races that were run early on the cards. We also had the men's 400-meter hurdles. Rai Benjamin seemed to be getting back to good form. Impressive run from him, 47.78, winning comfortably over his countryman C.J. Allen, who was second in a personal best time of 47.93. They finished on a canter, way ahead of the field. Third was Wilfred Hapio from France, with Khalifa Rossa from the US, and Trevor Bassett getting fourth and fifth respectively. That was a good run from Rai Benjamin, signaling his intention that he will, be a part of the mix come late season. Haven't seen the Norwegian just yet all season. Haven't seen the Brazilian, the world champion all season. Rai Benjamin throwing down the gauntlet to say, I'm here and I'm ready. Let's let the games begin. Mr. Don is saying you think the likes of Reed or the twins can make noise on the Diamond League circuit. Your guess is as good as mine. The gauntlet has been thrown down right now by Shakara Richardson. Can these ladies run these times? Can we see them running at least high 10.8s or low 10.8s? That is what will be required to quote unquote make noise on the Diamond League circuit. We're going to be seeing a high standard in the female sprinting this year. To start the Diamond League circuit with a 10.76 is signaling an intent that, listen, if you want to be a part of the mix, you're going to have to step up to the plate and get to these levels. The Reed and Alana Reed, the twins are, just transitioning into the senior ranks. It should be interesting to see what they can do in this their first senior season. Add to that, we have people like Karika Hill, who in the 100 hurdles, who also will be venturing into her first senior season. Let's see. We should start with the Jamaican trials. It'll be interesting to see who turns up for the 100 meters and what the placings will be. There should be a cracking final. Shellyan being the world champion has a bye. So everybody else will need to turn up and run for their places and their spaces. So it should be very, very interesting to see who will turn up for the Jamaican trials, to try and make the team on the relay pool for the 100 meters. Just to review another race that was on earlier today, we had the women's 400 meter, which was another interesting race. We had some Jamaican participation there also. That race was won by Paulino of the Dominican Republic. Shamir Little, and that she won a time of 50.51. Shamir Little from the US, who we all know as a 400 hurdle specialist, seemed to have moved down a bit to the 400 meters this season. This is probably the third time I'm seeing her for the season over 400 meters. I remember her beating Sharika Jackson over 400 meters in the US earlier this season. She got second, Shamir Little, in a time of 50.84. Kazmarek of Poland was third in 51.64. Sadie Williams of Barbados, who trains here in Jamaica, was fourth in a time of 52.05. Candice McLeod was fifth in a time of 52.43. And Stephanie Ann McPherson, our very own Stephanie Ann McPherson, was sixth in 52.93. That's a season best. Stephanie Ann, being a veteran now, will be trying to round into form, as they say, at this early stage in the season. But interesting early season, people. good to see our ladies, trying to get it together early in the season. Should make for an interesting season over 400 meters. Also on the cards earlier in the piece, we had the men's 400 meter race, which wasn't a Diamond League, mostly Qatarian competition for that one. So those are the events that had Jamaican interest that I just gave you. So no Jamaican winners today, people. Best Jamaican finish would be by Sharika Jackson, who got second over 100 meter, finishing second to Shakari Richards. All right, we'll be here again, people, as I say, on the 28th of May for the next event on the Diamond League circuit. All right, that one is in I think that's Rabat. Let me confirm which Diamond League is on the 28th of May. On the 28th of May, we go to Rabat in Morocco, and we definitely will be here for that. As the time draws closer, we'll see who will be on that program. Should be an interesting one. We normally I've seen Elaine Thompson run a few times at the Rabat Diamond League. I don't know if that is where she will be making her Diamond League debut this year. As the program draws closer, we'll be here to inform you. And I am sure sports will possibly do a pre-Diamond League podcast to keep you updated as to what will be happening. But let me say thank you for everyone who could have joined us today on behalf of Manningsman who sat in the chair earlier. We say give thanks. And as usual, people, as I normally tell you, I am sure sports is the authentic Jamaican podcast that gives you a variety of sporting coverage. I consider us the most credible in terms of local sports coverage and international sports coverage. We are thankful for your participation. We are thankful for you being a part of this podcast and look forward to hosting you again soon. For I Am Sure Sports and on behalf of Manningsman, my name is Pioneer. Thank you for your participation. Thank you to the persons who were in the comment section who wants a big up. All right, we don't take it for granted. Thank you for being able to have joined us today. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Peace. I'm out.